buy a ticket to see Karate Kid. When I see it, it brings me confidence back. Then I'm training again. Rocky's movie comes out. It brings me back again. This two movie really helps me back to the right track.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Hey guys, I have to tell you, I'm doing so well. I love this movie and I love you guys. Seriously, thank you. This is a real honor. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you, sir. Mr. Chan, I'm going to start with you. When the original Karate Kid came out in '84, just about everyone who was practicing martial arts at the time at least attempted the now iconic crane kick. I know you were very busy. You were a working stuntman at that time. I'd love to know how seeing that original film maybe affected your own fighting style. When you saw that movie, was there ever a moment where you thought, I really got to work at least one crane kick into my fighting sequences?
It's a front kick.
I was in the martial arts school. After that, 10 years, I learned Southern Northern style. I learned karate, hapkido, judo, all kinds of things. Because at that time, we don't have a cell phone, we don't have karaoke. Most important, we don't have the money. The most place we can stay is the dojo. When I becoming a stunt guy, we run off the job because stunt movie not popular anymore. I remember that we buy a ticket to see Karate Kid. When I see it, it brings me confidence back. Then I'm training again. Rocky's movie comes out. It brings me back again. This two movie really helps me back to the right track.
Did you ever have the chance to meet the great Pat Morita in your life?
No. But I met him. I met him.
Couple of legends meeting each other was huge. Mr. Macchio, you and I have spoken a lot about the impact that original film had on your life, how sometimes people couldn't separate you from Daniel. Sometimes people would try to pick fights. And obviously it's a different world today than the one that you dealt with after that original film. But I'd love to know, what's the most important thing that you've taught Ben about maybe what to expect following this movie? And because it's a different world, what's something now that maybe you have no idea how to prepare him for?
Well, I mean, I don't feel I need to. Ben has done such amazing work in this film, and his preparedness and work ethic and his natural ability to want to enhance this franchise. It's he's the right guy, got the right part, and that's a big part of this franchise. I'd like to say for myself, I was the right kid at the right time, like he is in this state. I mean, everything's, things are different now, quicker. We're in the TikTok generation. It's, there's social media. I don't know how to navigate all that stuff. It baffles me how difficult it is for the younger generation. But what I believe is exciting about this film is it services that mindset of the younger generation with the way it's cut and the filmmaking design and the style of the film, but yet it's still rooted and grounded in the heart and soul and the themes of the entire franchise. And I think going forward, it's like it's paying the legacy forward. Is kind of how I look at it, to be prepared for it. I mean, he said that he's just booked the Hunger Games. This kid, I mean, I just want to bring him his coffee in the morning. It's really exciting to see. And so we're just at the base of the mountain there. And, I'm just proud that this franchise creates this embrace for all generations.
It really does. You can bring him his coffee. I'll be one further. I'll bring you the coffee, and then you can bring him, just so I can be a small part of it. And Ben, I got to tell you, man, I absolutely agree with Mr. Macchio. Like you were absolutely unbelievable in this part. And I have a big question for you, because obviously in that room, you're breathing rare Karate Kid air by getting fighting and life advice from both Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. But I was wondering if you could, I mentioned Pat Morita earlier, sit down with the great Pat Morita, ask him anything about fighting, about life in general. What would you love to have gotten his wisdom or his perspective on?
Man, I would have loved to talk to Pat. He's one of the, for me specifically, he's one of the first great, pioneering Asian American actors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at that time, it's so rare to see an Asian person in a lead role in a Hollywood film, and one that where he isn't sort of reduced to a stereotype. He's a full person with a full story and a full humanity. So yeah, I mean, I'd love to be able to sit down with him and chat about what that was like, and you know, he was a really versatile guy too. You know,
Yeah.
before he did Miyagi, he was a comedian. He did comedy roles, and then
Yes.
yeah. So I'm sure that we'd have a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. I'm going to try to squeeze in really quick, Mr. Chan. There's a great quote in this movie. You have to know when not to fight. I'd love to get your wisdom about that. In life, it's easy to get angry. It's easy to swing a fist, but I'd love to know, how do you know when to fight and when not to fight in life?
If somebody like taller than me, bigger than me, they will attack me, I will fight. Men shorter than me, skinnier than me, they don't know how to fight, I just protect. Always protect. And that's how I learned from the school. Martial art teach you is protect yourself, not attack somebody. And most important is helping somebody. If my life really get dangerous, then I will return the dangerous fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dangerous moves. Yeah.
Mostly just block, block. Especially when women hit you, you just never return one punch.
Yeah, well, it's
That's good advice.
why do you train to fight so I don't have
Yeah.
to fight?
I love that. That's a good life lesson, I think. Gentlemen, it is an honor. Thank you. Thank
Well
you
done, sir.
very
Right
much.
hand.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.